Greetings, all you vinyl junkies, audiophiles, whatever you guys are called. Today, we are going to look at what's in the box of vinyl from Talon Strikes Studios. Designed by Eric Alvarado. So this is going to be one of the special ones where I have not opened this yet. Really, I glanced in it, but I haven't opened the packs of cards or nothing. Just received this. I backed this on Kickstarter. So we're going to open up and look and see what's inside of it. I will let you know, coming up soon on the channel beyond this one, is we did get two of the standalone expansions, the Totally 80s edition and the Masters of Metal. So keep an eye, those will be coming soon. Alright, but let's look inside. So what do we got first? We have a rule book. Let's see how this rule book looks. Alright. Good diagrams. Looks like all the game components easily visible. Game overview. Prepare in the store. For 2 and 3 player games, read the 2 and 3 player rules section for prepare in the store. Alright, a 5 player game, you do not use the salesperson dividers. Game summary, gameplay, move, action, magazine rack. Record bin, collection examples, front counter, layaway examples, the sale bin, maintenance, album placement, album collection, all the different types of set collections you can have, how the collections store, retiring collections, salesperson action, store closing event, loyalty cards, loyalty card details, WoW magazines, player board, game end, 2 and 3 player rules. So it looks like additional setup and additional gameplay rules for a 2 and 3 player. And then the back with all the credits. Alrighty, what do we got next? Maybe player boards? Kinda looks like maybe your own personal player boards. Here's your layaway, retired collections, active collections, album anthology. So it looks like maybe that's purple, that's blue. Then we have a yellow player, we have a red player, and then my player color of green. And it looks like these are just plain white on the back, single-sided. Alrighty, so speaking of those colors, here are little meeples. And as you can see, they kind of have that little arm up, staying alive, dancing fever. So you have those in all the player colors. 2 for each color. You have some extra baggies. We have another thing of cards here. So salesperson. Hi, my name is salesperson action during maintenance. Salesperson action during maintenance. So it looks like it's the same on both sides. And then store closing. This store is now closed. Alright, now we have a bunch of cards. So these all have this same back. Learn to play like the pros. And then let's see what the fronts look like. Alright, we have jazz in 50s. We have jazz in 60s. Jazz in 70s. Jazz and a mint leaf. Jazz in a limited edition. Jazz in a wild. And then rock 50s. Rock 60s. 70s. Mint leaf. Limited edition. Wild. And now we do the same with the pop. 50s, 60s, 70s. Leaf. Limited edition. Wild. And now we move on to country. 50s, 60s, 70s. That mentally fell, but there is a third one. Limited edition and wild. So that is these cards. They do have a nice, feels like a slate linen finish. They are pretty good quality. They feel like they'll hold up well. Alright, now it looks like, are these the records cards? Oh, that is pretty cool. So I'm going to just kind of skim the front of these for you, see they have different symbols, and you'll see that. But now, it's big on the back. So I'm going to show you the album covers, because who cares about the front, right? We want to see those album covers. So get ready. Coming at you fast. Here we go. Smooch! Mwah! This is some really cool looking art and kind of fits the whole thing about album covers are always so cool looking. The Mercats, burst in bubbles. This is a really cool touch to where it's not just on the front. They could have done a generic back, but where's the fun in that? You get to collect your records. Hoop! Hang up the phone. Zuba Rocket Surgery. The Boogies. Zuba, louder than words. The Moody Jewels take cover. Peepers, Intervention. Dice! Buddy O' Mine, Rock the Soul. The Perkins Sisters. Roger Kenny. Lori Lerner. Oh man, if the backs of these are kind of like this and all different, I can't wait to see what they did with like the Masters of Metal and the 80s one. That's going to be fun to open up. Big house. In the back of our street. Spumoni. There's that Aunt Sully. Lincoln and Kalanger. Spiritual Release. 5-leaf clover. That's going to be extra, extra lucky. Blank Canvas. Hornet Buzz. So that is pretty cool. Like I said, on the front, you have the small version of it, and then there's a bunch of iconography, which I'm sure will make sense once I learn the game. I might even be able to get the youth to play this, because they've been very big, junkers, very big on trying to collect and listen to vinyl records lately. So, look, this theme, it's what you've been collecting. You know you want to play it with us, right? Right. Alright, so these are loyalty cards. They all have the same back, it looks like. So we turn them over. This kind of looks like maybe end of game scoring. It could even be during game scoring, but it almost kind of looks like you're trying to get certain albums maybe, or certain genres. Because they all have the same genres and decades and all that printed on, but only certain ones highlighted. So that's why I'd have to venture my guesstimation upon the point of the loyalty cards. Now we are on to our punch boards. It's one of my favorite things in games is punch boards. It may be weird. I don't care. So you get 1, 2, 3, and 4. See how they punch? They punch super easy. Wow. See, can I just smack it out? There we go. Woo! They're bouncing everywhere. I'm going to stop that. Alright, let's how about this intricate cut one. That came out pretty simple. Get the middle part out. There we go. Alright, now this one has this crate on it. We recommend attaching the sides first and then putting on the ends. We also recommend using tiny bits of glue to hold the crate together once you have constructed it. So apparently we're building a nice little cool record crate here. And it looks like this is just records and records with stuff written on them. So mixed, pure, double mix. And finally, we have a massive board. So I'll kind of show it down here in the picture-in-picture first as best I can. And then we're going to just kind of zoom it and move it all around on this lower one. But this is a massive, cool looking board of like a record store. And then I just want to show this off. Like I said, I got the Kickstarter edition. So one of the cool things they gave you is they actually gave you a little plastic record crate instead of having to use that punch board one. And they gave you this metal, I'm assuming maybe it's a start player token. That one that we punched out, throw that in that crate. And then they have these special guitar player pieces, I'm assuming, or score pieces, I'm not sure. As I said, haven't played the game, but they're these cool looking guitars. All these different ones. And then they give you these bases so you know whose player color they are. So you're just going to take your piece here, you're going to take your bottom, and you're just going to slide it on in there, and that shows this is for the green player. So, again, that is what's in the box of vinyl from Talon Strikes Studios. I'm going to go spin some records. Later.